You brought me cheese.
Oh my fucking God. We join you, what's a word for the little roach guys under the sea? We join you sea roaches for another CJ the Champ vid. What if we were the sea roaches?
Sea roaches is crazy.
Sea urchins? Fried scallops. I really like scallops.
You brought me cheese.
I told my wife, hey, get us a little snack we can eat that's pretty much carb free. Maybe, possibly string cheese. She got 50 string cheeses,
I got them from Costco.
Did they go bad in March? March 22nd?
No, May.
Oh, okay. I thought it was in 3 days.
It's May.
Okay, we may be able to go through the next 20 string cheeses.
Yeah.
40 some odd days.
You're doing so good.
Yeah. Oh, String, you like some cheese.
I don't think that's a good thing.
I'll lick you up like I eat string cheese.
Okay.
Is that
Not
a
in
stretch?
front of the children.
It's wiggly. All right, let's do it.
Most disrespectful moments in anime history 9.
Dude, this was such a good series from CJ back in the day. I really enjoyed it.
How many did I miss?
And let me tell you, they can get quite disrespectful. Let's get into it.
I do love me some good disrespect, so
Yep.
I'm excited.
All right, here we go. I see that basketball anime.
This guy has muscles like me.
Ugh.
All right, I'm ready.
Squeeze your head. All right, ready?
Bang! Bang! Oh, what a shot from Curry! Watch out! Watch out! Watch out!
Yeah.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is getting hard to watch. You are tuning in with us right now. We are witnessing a live public execution.
Oh my God, a live public execution.
He is actually beating his ass.
Stop the fight! Down!
Don't throw in the towel.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen.
LeBron.
Finally, after 2 long years.
Oh my Lord.
It's been 2 years, my nigga?
Wow. I found his channel a bit over 2 years ago.
Wow.
A lot has happened in that time.
I don't ever want to hear y'all talk about how long I take to put out my part 2s again.
What? You know what? And I'm getting a lot of flags. This is like 10 days in. He's 2 years late.
Welcome back to the most disrespectful moments in anime history. Jesus, I have not done that intro in a very long time. But anyways, man, welcome back. I finally decided to say f it and revive this series from the brink of death.
That last one was hot.
Damn, it's really been 2 years. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot about it. But anyways, on this episode, however, though, we're gonna be doing things a little different. Because this rendition is the most disrespectful moments in sports anime. Yes, sir.
Okay,
I'm
all
talking basketball. 6'6", just leaping from the free throw line. Soccer. And yeah, I already know I done pissed off a bunch of European niggas saying that. It's called football. Blah, blah, blah. What the f is a calabra, nigga?
Right. No, but like honestly and truly, look.
What?
I'll be damned if I ever say a word in support of this country until you talk about our food, because fuck you, our food is delicious. You talk about soccer, because fuck you, it's soccer. Okay? Fucking eagle screeches.
We already have a football, so we're kind of stuck. And now they have football. I think we've been to Ireland, Germany, somewhere in Europe. The Europeans.
Somewhere in Europe other than Ireland.
The Europeans. Somewhere in the Europeans. Also, on top of that. Get a map, you know what I'm saying. One of the square ones.
Hell yeah. The square ones?
And even the greatest sport of all time.
Racquetball.
Golf. It is a nice, beautiful sunny day at this round of the PGA Tour.
How do you get disrespectful in golf?
Gushing 3 miles an hour. And our first player at the tee is none other than Shaniqua Bronchitis from San Jose, California.
Comedy.
It looks like she's found her shot and she's ready to tee off. Beautiful line drive over the fairway. But the ball is dying down. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Damn.
Drops right in the lake.
suck.
And as you can see, Shaniqua is not happy with herself. Just look at
booing her.
Even her fans are heckling her.
They're
Oh,
booing her.
Lord have mercy.
We know your ass ain't making the masses, ho!
Yeah, already, everybody. Our first moment is none other than the greatest street ball team of all time.
Okay.
Jabberwock. So in the corona.
Like the dancers, the Jabberwockies from Vegas that visited the dance class one time when I was in there. And they also just decided I was one of the breakers.
Hell yeah.
They just decided. I was just standing in the room. They were like, "You're part of the breaking team," and then I got to crump with them.
That's fucking awesome.
It was really fun.
That's really fucking.
I have
dope,
grainy video of it too. We had a great time.
I love that for you.
And then I never went back. You know, sometimes when you win, you end off a win.
Right, you just gotta go.
You don't fake it till you make it. You fake it, you get a good story, and then you go home.
Fuck yeah.
Universe. There is this team named Jabberwock that is made up of just straight YNs. And I'm not joking. All of these niggas are only 18 years old. Half the niggas on the team look like they're pushing 30. Like, bro, you can't tell me that bald nigga ain't Shaq. And their team leader is deadass named Nash. This is a what-if version if Steve Nash was a YN. This motherfucker tatted up and everything. I know they gave him the pass. And he probably be spamming that shit. And that...
Loquito.
Giving him the pass is one thing. Him using it is another.
Most definitely Dennis Rodman.
You know who Dennis Rodman is?
Yeah, he's the guy with all the piercings in his face.
He's also having a public breakdown with his daughter.
I thought that was Kanye.
They're both doing it.
Got it. Okay. Don't he look like
You had so much. I stalled for so long
from that anime. The Cloud Ninjas.
Okay. Just because he's a black guy with white hair does not mean he's a part of that group. All right, he's part of the group.
Straight back from North Korea after hanging with his homeboy. So Jabberwock pulled up to Japan to see if they was hooping or not.
Oh,
they rolled out the red carpet for these boys. They was getting glazed straight off the plane.
Oh, yeah.
They just walking through the airport and niggas is like, "Oh my God, Nash, I love you."
They have fans.
LeBron, my glorious king. That ain't LeBron, nigga. So the next day they get to the
Japan,
court,
they
and they end up playing this team named Team Strky. And
that's
old
a
boy
terrible
with the glasses right here was already skeptical. He was like, "What the fuck are they feeding these motherfuckers? They are not 18."
No, but really,
bullshit. That nigga's 30. So they were gonna have a 10-minute exhibition match just to fill out some of the competition. So they tip off, and Jabberwock gets the ball first, and they immediately start pushing up the court. So Nash starts putting the moves on little homie, but little homie gets to steal off the rip, and bro is completely shocked. He was like, "What the hell? Did I just pick bro's pockets that easily?" So they take advantage of this and get a nice little lay off the fast break.
Hell yeah.
So everybody's cheering.
I'm assuming we're supposed to be going for the white team, right? But they look mad lame.
No way. We're definitely supposed to be going for the tatted up blonde haired dude.
Right. Like, this is the team I want to win.
Yeah.
They look cool.
Yeah.
Homie was running back.
And
he
green
looked
is
back
one of their
at Nash,
colors.
and this motherfucker was just smiling. Bro knew immediately something was off. So then the next possession, Team Strky steals it again.
Yeah.
And they push it down the court with some good teamwork.
Right here.
Yeah.
Let's
So they big, and bro posterizes Dennis Rodman. But if you take a look at Jabberwock, these motherfuckers are just looking so nonchalant right now. They were looking like they did not care. So with 4 points on the board, with 9 minutes and 25 seconds remaining,
This song's
these
hilarious.
motherfuckers go on the greatest run of all time. So they start pushing down the court, and Nash just looks at bro right here, and he finally decided,
"Okay, I understand it now."
this man's ball handling increases to 99. Bro ain't know what the hell was going on. So he stops with his arms out, and the ball is just gone.
Where'd the
And
ball
it's just
go?
right behind him,
I'm fucking
floating in
crying.
slow-mo. So he passes it with
Not
his
the
elbow to homie on
elbow.
the wing, and he lets it fly for 3. Niggas were shook, ain't know what the hell happened, but it gets worse. Unc right here
That's
starts pushing
so
down the
funny.
court, and he already got bro lost. So then he just smirks at bro and just starts doing street ball shit. Bro fake passes it, breaks his neck, then he turns around and smacks him in the face, and they just
The violence.
Dude, M1 mixtape tour used to come out to Vegas every year.
Uh-huh.
Watching them do this to real people was never, like, each city used to have their own team.
Yeah.
And they would have a section that's like a skit, right? But then they would play in the middle of the game.
Like
They would
play
just
for real.
randomly, they would really start playing in the middle of the game. And the first time I saw somebody have the ball knocked off the top of their head,
That's crazy.
he got dunked on.
That's
It is the
nuts.
craziest thing I've ever. Dude named Spider-Man. So then he hung on off the fucking rim like Spider-Man afterwards. That shit was crazy. I'm like, yo, I'll never be able to do this. That's just disrespectful.
laughing at him in the background, dog. So after that, bro gets the easiest layup of his life. Next possession. Here go this nigga Shaq. Already got bro right here fearing for his reputation. I know he gotta be thinking in his head right now, if I get embarrassed like this on national TV, ain't no hoes gonna wanna fuck with me.
Bitches.
So Shaq saw the fear in his eyes and took advantage of it and just starts doing fouls of hell, carrying, traveling, just doing a bunch of bullshit.
What?
Bro on skates. Then he hits
Right,
him
like
with a
you
late
can't do
2-3.
this.
Bang! And oh Lord have mercy, poor Four Eyes. He tried to D up on bro right here, but he hits him with a carry from hell. Pushes to the paint, and he ends up breaking this nigga's ankles, putting his ass on the ground. Oh my God! And then he emoted on him. Oh my God!
What?
Put the fries in.
What?
Tell me he
In
shoots
the
it
bag,
after.
dog. Never lace up your shoes again.
Tell
And
me
he
he
sticks
shoots
out
it
his tongue
after.
and says, I'll throw it up again.
Green fuck, nigga.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm so glad that this has finally been captured in anime.
Yeah.
The real street ball moves actually animated and played out. Oh man, that's so funny.
Is that people?
And they
All
started
right.
Yeah.
embarrassing them for the most brutal 4 quarters ever seen. Practice was watching this and was just
All kind of
disgusting.
illegal
So
shit.
then on the final play of the game, Nash drives into the paint with his elite ball handling,
Right,
throws
yeah.
up the alley to homeboy,
Damn.
and bro right here makes the crucial mistake of jumping with him. And for
Oh,
that,
Lord.
I would like to have a moment of silence real quick.
Oh no.
You got it.
Does he get
Thank you.
teabagged?
A moment of silence.
Would like to have a moment of silence real quick. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I know that. I know you had something else to say when it came on too. What was it?
You know what that made me think of?
What was it,
When we
baby?
went to that wedding last year, and that guy in his speech was like, "Oh, I would like to ask for a moment of silence for all of the family members who could not be here with us today." Right? He says that.
Wait, just do it.
It's, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would like to ask for a moment of silence for all of the family members who could not be here with us today, those who have passed on, those who were not able to join us. Also, shout out to my beautiful wife.
We was all waiting for the moment of silence for the rest of the speech.
He never gave us the moment of silence to give him the He never gave us the moment to give him the moment of silence. Also, why are we talking about dead people at a wedding?
Hey, just had to squeeze it in there.
Oh my god.
Also, shouts out to you, man. Great guy.
Watch out, watch out! He posterizes this nigga!
Yeah. Yeah.
It took him so hard
God
to play
damn.
2 different times. And at the end of the game,
Damn.
the final score was a whopping 86
Good.
to
God.
6.
Good. God.
Absolutely disgusting.
They didn't even have to
Team
do them like
Strky
that.
Scored once after they scored 4 straight before Jabberwock locked in. Oh my God, never pick up the ball ever again. Leave the game before
Yeah.
it leaves you.
Yeah, why would you let them get
Yeah, you
to
gotta
80
go.
before you At what point do you walk off
You
the
just
court?
leave.
It's a street ball game.
Go home. It's an exhibition match. It doesn't even matter.
And I have 4 points total. They get 38 points. I am already thinking of leaving.
I'm going home.
I'm injured. And
You know,
I
actually,
gotta go.
there's this bomb ass taco shop down the
Man,
street. They're
we
doing
could-
2 for $1 tacos, but it's
I've
only
always wanted to be a chef.
between 3 and 6, and it's 5:15. I gotta
We
go.
gotta go right now.
Right now.
Well, by the time we take the bus down
Yeah,
and get changed,
absolutely.
I got to shower.
Fuck yeah.
Sorry, guys. Exhibition over.
Taco. Yeah. Bye.
Tacos is called.
Come get some tacos though. If you want some tacos.
Unfortunately, like, this is a great time for this too, because there's a basketball player named Scalabrini, which, funny enough, was the name of that Italian dude. Well, we nicknamed that Italian dude Scalabrini. Not the point. So there's a basketball player named Scalabrini who just had a street ball game with
Yeah.
a guy in New York that's like famous for playing street ball with
Right.
people.
Yeah.
But like, he's a regular civilian, a regular sized civilian. Scalabrini is NFL sized, but he
Yeah.
plays NBA.
Right.
He's massive.
Big man.
So then the guy fouls Scalabrini, like a little bit, kind of egregious, but like it makes sense.
And then he gets knocked out.
Scalabrini beats his ass for the next I don't know, hour that they play.
Oh, in the game, not in real.
No, it's real life. It's not like they really are beating on each other.
Like,
he took his forearm and smacked the guy in the head with it and said, "Is that a foul?" Because what you did at the start of the game, like probably an hour ago, you said wasn't a foul. He whooped him. And then he went on a podcast and had an interview live afterwards.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, he fouled me. So I said, if it's not blood, no foul, I just beat him up. He almost scored one time.
That's so fucked up.
And that guy stayed.
That's so fucked up.
He stayed the whole time.
Go
getting beat
home.
by a former pro.
Right.
And now he's sad about it. Still, I'm not blaming you. This is not your fault.
Right.
You're a regular guy. This is what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
So after the game, the team captain comes up to shake Nash's hand. And he's like, GG, bro. But Nash dead stares bro in the face. And guess what he does? He just spit on bro's head. Zero respect at all. And then he has the craziest post-game interview of all time. I'm going to translate this at 50% accuracy. I would just like to say, all y'all niggas are trash.
Get him! You're terrible!
Like, really? Is this the best y'all got to offer? Get the fuck off of my court.
Get him out!
Y'all called us to fly all the way out here on that 18-hour long-ass flight just to be fucking hot dogs.
Your ass!
You wasted our fucking time. None of y'all niggas is making the fucking league.
You're trash!
Yeah, say something, monkey. Oh, bro. Didn't I tell this nigga to chill out saying monkey? And you know what? One more for the one time. Pussy hoe.
This nigga is trash. Nobody stop him.
Now, you see, me personally, I'm swinging. You're not about to spit on me.
You're not about to spit on me.
What are you going to do about it? 86-2. If there was something you could have done, you would have done it already.
Nut shot.
That's what I'm talking about. Fish hook.
Absolutely.
You ever seen a fish hook in real life? They grab by the inside of your lip and then yank it?
Right.
That shit's mad effective.
You're not guarding your eyes.
Yeah, and some of you nasty motherfuckers out there can oil check them.
You know
I'm
what,
not
like,
doing it, but you could try.
Well, he's doing all this, right?
Yeah.
Just karate chop right in the fucking
Ooh,
throat.
some of you hair grease wearing people rub your fingers in it and then mush it in his eyes.
Yeah.
He'll never see it coming. Yeah, we're fighting dirty here, folks.
Because that's spitting is crazy.
And you know what's nutty? What's really, really nutty? This part right here, right? They spit on him, but look at that crucial mistake. They turn their backs.
Yeah. I'm finna go wipe that
I
shit
played
on
Monster Hunter. I'll sneak attack your podcast. Huh? I might not get you today.
You know what?
I might not get you tomorrow.
Yeah.
I might not get you the day after tomorrow.
Right.
But my ancestors may be rolling up on your uncle and beat his fucking ass. Go ahead.
The only thing you could do after he spits on you, really, like honestly and truly, is pee on him.
Well, I wouldn't. Listen, we don't know. We need to go from assault to a sex crime. I think everything I'm saying is in the realm of assault. Legally speaking, you have to stay physically violent if they spit on you. You cannot escalate violence or you're going to jail.
Is that an escalation?
It's a sex crime.
I don't know. They're in Japan. It might not
You know
be.
how hard it would be for a woman to pee on a guy without him realizing it? There's no way you're explaining that to a judge without going directly into jail.
I was talking about him.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was putting ourselves in the situation. Put your penis in his pocket and pee in it. I would, though. If you turned your back, I'd throw a brick in the back of your head.
Absolutely.
Assuming you just beat me 86-2.
Gotta be done.
Yeah, it's
after embarrassing me on national TV and telling me to put the fries in the bag. No, bro. And they're just standing there in shambles, no.
Yeah.
Oh my God. None of the huts are gonna fuck with us no more.
Hide the footage.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen.
Delete the footage. Go find the cameras. Delete the footage from the cameras. Find whoever had a TV, knock them unconscious, get rid of the lie. Say it's for charity, lie on top of lies.
Superpowered putt-putt man. Ladies and gentlemen, never in my life did I ever think I would be talking about a golf anime. But the shit that we are about to see is just absolutely absurd. So I found this anime called Rising Impact. And how
Right,
I
look
even
at that
found this
camera.
in the first place, I was scrolling on my reels and I saw this midget, a 4-foot-tall child, bleeding from the forehead,
Golly!
looking over some damn
Fuck,
golf.
bro.
And this little nigga swung his body and
Swung my
rolled that
legs.
bitch. He drove the ball so hard, the ball ricocheted and broke the flag, leading to him getting a hole-in-one from like 200 yards out. That is 2 football fields, nigga.
football
I
fields.
mean, dog, look at the ball.
He left the end zones in, so those are end zones 10 yards actually. So,
All right, my
What did he
love.
put up?
Okay, okay.
well, that's 10, 20,
Uh-huh.
30, 40.
Uh-huh.
So you put up 240 yards.
Yeah.
Plus the out of bounds area, which is normally another 6 to 8 yards. So it's really like 3. Oh, 3. What he probably put up.
Okay.
So it's a bit shorter than that. Is what
Right,
I'm saying.
yeah.
Okay.
Ball is smoking. That bitch is dead. Rip.
Did we like need that?
I thought it was just as interesting as what he was talking about, to be quite frank. This shit's already boring. That's how boring golf is to me. This is already boring. And I play golf. I'm a pretty good golfer.
Oh my god.
This shit's ass.
Look at the ball. The ball is smoking. That bitch is dead. Ripped open and everything. Good God. And this little nigga was just standing there locked the fuck in with no emotion. So, me being curious, I decided to watch the whole thing.
Of
I
course
don't know
you did.
why,
The whole
but I
thing?
ended up witnessing one of the most disrespectful
The
things
whole
a
thing.
nigga could possibly do. So there was a massive tournament that was happening. And these 4 ugly ass niggas
They
was
are.
talking
This is
some
horrid.
crazy
Yeah.
shit. This little
Yeah.
ugly ass gremlin, big back 4-eye bitch.
Oh my
this
God.
big donut lip, light skin
Yeah, wait a
Mr.
minute.
Popo with a
Wait a
buzz
minute.
cut looking ass nigga. And
Wait a
look at this
minute.
zesty ass Abraham Lincoln.
He's on your ass.
Is this my nigga?
He's on
Is this
your ass.
supposed to be a beard? Because it ain't bearded. Nigga got a chin strap, but it ain't on his chin.
He's
Like,
on
bro,
your
cut
ass.
that shit off and restart. And this dude just looks like a generic high school bully. He got the whole college
He just
frat
looks
boy
like
starter pack look.
Kuwabara.
So while
That's
they
what
was
I was-
yapping,
that's where I thought he
this
was going.
femboy demon.
What was you gonna say?
Huh? Oh, nothing. I wasn't saying that.
Oh, you're just gonna try to defend that those children?
I just feel like the girl don't look that bad, especially compared to everybody else.
Yeah, but you know how it is. Like after you go in on half the team, you gotta finish the rest. You know what I mean? You can't just leave her out. You know?
Yapping. This femboy demon comes behind them named Lancelot.
That's
and
a
you
man?
already know he on that
Lancelot.
elegant shit. He talking like, judging
That's
by your
crazy.
loud voices, you lot must be the Americans, yeah?
What the?
That was horrible.
Oh,
That was so.
oh
Okay.
my god.
Okay, look.
Yes.
I'm like one to talk about bad accents, right?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like we all remember Russian skin in
Yeah.
Russia, right?
It's not dead
Like
yet.
remember that.
It's alive and well.
And and like my British accent is like, you know, right? Like I could fool a drunk person in a bar briefly.
She has
Right?
also
I
done
have
that.
done that.
Yeah.
Absolutely have done that. But the point is, I'm one to talk. That shit was ass, bro.
Do you want to hear it again? I love his accents. They're so
Yes.
like you could tell he's trying, but he doesn't want to get better.
Named Lancelot.
Do
And
it.
you already know he on that elegant shit. He talking like, judging by your loud voices, you lot must be the Americans, yeah?
See, like he started so good. You lot must be the man, but then Americans. Where is that? What is that?
We went from Amsterdam back to Frankfurt.
Americans. What? That's not like. Are you British? Are you? What are you?
All right, off we go.
Fella's big-backed gremlin told this man, so you want to talk shit, huh? So why don't you play around the golf with us? So Donut Lips in the frat boy was like, yeah, let's shit on him. So Lancelot accepts their challenge with a smile on his face like, oh yes, it would be lovely. But little did they know,
Really?
they were about to get clipped
Oh my
and put
God,
on
the thing.
ESPN top 10 plays. So later on when they get to the hole, the ugly quartet is already planning to cheat. Big Back Gremlin grabbed Donut Lips and told him, take your fat ass all the way over to the green and make sure that nigga shit doesn't go in. So the two stooges
Damn.
went all the way to the green so they could fix the game on some
So not
Kansas
only
City
are they
Chiefs shit.
ugly,
So
but
the
they're
first one to go up is
cheaters?
Zesty Abe Lincoln. And is that motherfucker wearing booty shorts on the golf
The
course.
Daisy Dukes.
Alright, Abe. So he hits a nice shot and lands on the green in the first hit. So Big Back Gremlin is up next.
What?
You already know she started yapping. Oh my gosh, I guess it's my turn. My calculations is I'm gonna hit the green on the first hit. Man, please shut the fuck up and hit the ball, yeah.
Right.
Him and this whack ass British accent.
So she lines up her shot,
British,
and she
okay.
hits hers, and surprisingly, it was a good hit, landing very close to the hole. This gremlin may have one of the worst builds I've ever seen, but
Bro.
she hit that motherfucker though.
Why is
So
he
it was
roasting
finally
her
time.
like this?
Bro, he
Lancelot's
just has a
turn.
vendetta.
And guess what this man does? He pulls out a putter. So obviously
not
the
how
ugly
golf works.
bastards are like, well, wait a minute, are you
Right.
throwing? Yeah, I don't know, but it looks like free elo to me. And this man is really set on driving this bitch 150 yards with a putter.
For
This
those
is-
of you who don't know golf,
Yeah.
putting is for like the part where you're by the hole. You're supposed to use like a 9-iron or a wedge
Or a Magnum.
or a driver.
One of the ribbed ones. When you're by the...
How do I know?
So...
Don't know a lot
come
about
on,
golf,
dog.
but everybody in their right mind should know. You do not use a putter right here. You use a putter when you are close enough to hit it in the hole. So
Like
if
I
I had
said.
to explain this in like football terms,
Okay.
chucking up a 100-yard Hail Mary into quadruple coverage and praying to God your receiver somehow comes down with it. That is how insane this is. So this man just walks up with no fucks given, lines up his shot, and
Right.
booms it.
Is this nigga serious?
150 yards with the putter. And when it landed, it damn near was a hole-in-one, literally inches off. So the two stooges saw this, and these evil conniving motherfuckers looked at each other and said,
I think I'm about to steal.
but when Lancelot and them walked up to the hole, you don't even see his ball no more because they moved it. They
Over
moved
here.
it all the way to the top of this hill to give him the hardest shot humanly possible. And he knows they cheated. He was thinking in his head like, fucking idiotic lot, yeah. I can clearly see their dirty ass size 13 ass feet all over the green, yeah. So Lancelot decides, you know what? I'm not even gonna argue with them. I'm just gonna shit
so
on them
brave.
so hard they're gonna quit this fucking sport. So he activates his superpowers because you know anime loves to give niggas superpowers in sports. And he turns the putter sideways and hits it. So with their feeble brains, they're thinking, oh yeah, he hit the ball too hard. Fucking dumbass. So the ball just completely misses the cup. But he hit this ball with so
Get the
much
fuck
spin
outta
on
here.
It rolls back
the
into the
fuck
cup and
outta
he sinks it.
here.
And the whole ugly quartet
What
shook.
are you
They
on?
didn't know what the hell they just witnessed. And he started talking mad crazy saying, what's wrong with you, Lord, yeah? Hurry the fuck up and hit your shot, you big back midget gremlin bitch, yeah?
Leave her. Oh,
So
oh my
old
God.
girl lines up her shot, thinking
Okay.
that this is just gonna be an easy
The
put in.
kneecaps on
And
them
right
are
at the moment
crazy.
she hits it, Zesty Abe Lincoln notices, wait, don't do it! Because the hole was surrounded by a skid mark, completely blocking her ball. The backspin on that ball was so hard, he quite literally burnt the grass and changed the whole lay of the land. So after she screwed up, seeing your booty shorts is like,
my
huh, what
God.
an amateur mistake. All you gotta do is just hit the ball a little harder. So
Okay.
Abe Lincoln
Yeah, do it
puts
harder.
his, thinking that his has enough strength. But his ball just gets completely stopped and rolls over to the side. And this man is in complete shock. So he goes over to see the ball. And he ends up realizing this man just didn't burn the grass. He made a World War I trench to completely jail them from making the hole. So they had no chance. And he's just looking at him like, are you locked down to play some more, yeah?
Right. Is
Or
there
are
a
you gonna
problem?
be some pussies and leave? And well,
Well,
they
you-
decided to be pussy and leave.
Yeah.
Because they was not
It's
about to
time
play
to
this
go.
nigga again. He beat them so bad, they decided to put the clubs down and put the fries in the bag. All right. Moment 3.
right.
The
Okay.
humbling of Blue Lock. Blue Lock. Probably the most disrespectful sports anime of all time.
This is
And I
the
mean, there's
soccer
multiple
one? Yeah.
moments to choose from. From Isagi straight up bullying Baro, making the king feel like a peasant. And I know y'all seen that one translation of this moment. Yeah.
No.
It is wild. I mean, we can even go back to the first episode. Y'all
Okay.
remember bro right here? I thought he was gonna be the main side character. But no. They said,
Oh,
pack your bags
God
and get
damn.
your sorry ass out of here. You're washed and your career's over.
Wait a minute. There might be something here.
So to be clear,
Yeah.
Chavez and I do not watch sports anime.
Nope.
I've never seen this is the most I've seen of any sports anime.
Yep.
But, like, that was crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
I don't even remember bro's name, if he even had a name. And I mean, we can go on about Blue Lock for a minute. Hell, if I make another rendition of this that's sports, I'll probably have more of it in there. But today we are focusing on the humbling of Blue Lock. Because these World 5 niggas cooked them so bad, it had to make them rethink their careers. How this even happened? This man Ego decided to give Blue Lock a test. So
What
he decided,
is this anime
I'm gonna bring in
about?
the all-star team. So he got straight demons from around
The
the world
intros,
to
I'm
just cook 'em.
deceased.
And these dudes are based off of real players. Like, I'm not even a soccer nigga, but I am 99% sure that nigga is Mbappe. Like, that's a given. So the moment they got in there, they was already talking shit.
That's one of those, like, I found that in the comment knowledges. Like, you're scrolling like, it's Mbappe. And you look it up, that's definitely Mbappe. How do you say his name? The nigga he showed me.
Oh, okay.
But I just said, I found it in the comments.
Bro with the dreads was like, oh my God, they're so puny. They look like pretzel sticks. That's an understatement, mate. It looks like they haven't hit the weight room in their fucking life yet. Oh my God, guys, I think they're talking shit. So Rin was the only dude who knew English. So he walked up to him and brought that same energy, staring him down like, you think this is a fucking joke, huh? I'm gonna beat the dog shit out of you so bad. I'm gonna make your own ass retire.
What is with these people?
To get a fucking retwist. Man, you talking reckless, pussy bitch nigga. I'll beat your ass right now. So before I fuck.
Unfortunately, him saying you need a retwist is way more disrespectful than just threatening him.
That's crazy.
You wouldn't even know what to say with somebody with straight hair.
That's when you just immediately just do it.
You just get, you gotta look at it. You look at your friend like, do I need a retwist?
Do I need a retwist?
Shit.
Breaks out. They had to break it up because that boy Rin was talking reckless. But sadly, my dog was about to get humbled.
Yeah, because he
So the
went in
whistle
his
blows
neck.
and Blue Lock already gets off to a quick start. Bro right here ain't paying the game no damn attention. So Bachira just puts some moves on him. He ends up dribbling down the field, passes the ball to Rin, and he drills that hoe in, scoring the first goal. So you see this and you gotta be thinking, okay, they got a chance.
Yeah.
They scored in the first minute. They like that. This just must be a fraud-ass all-star team. But man, oh man. They basically just gave him a Make-A-Wish point. Because from here on out, it was just straight belt to ass. They blow the next whistle. Isagi comes and tries to D up on Mbappe. But he dead stares bro and tells him, let me show you why they offered me a $1 billion contract. Oh!
What is the anime power-up start?
He didn't even know what happened. It was too fast. And he just cut through their whole defense.
Jesus.
So then here comes Mr. Hero Ball Rin talking like, your route's too obvious. But Mbappe looked at dog and said, you have good reads, but I'm too fast for you, nigga. Zoom past Rin and
crying.
These boys ain't know what the hell just happened. And after he scored, he was like, all right, guys, let's hurry up and hit the showers. I smell like shit because I'm surrounded by shitty players. And the humbling did not stop here. This man Rin was like, man, just give me the fucking ball. So the next possession, they give Rin the ball just to get immediately cleared by Mbappe. And bro right here just comes and snatches his shit. Just easy pickings. So he passes it to little homie right here. His eyes start moving like a Sharingan, and he kicks it straight through Isagi and Bachira down the field, all the way down to the dreadhead. He just fully suckers Zarbon, and while Tokimitsu was trying to run to get to the ball,
Just fucking pathetic ass. How did he make the
and
team?
the rest was history. They just bullied these boys for however long this game went on for. Just
An
goal
hour,
after
normally.
goal. This was basically like the main roster just shitting on the practice squad or something. So then on the last play of the game, Rin tried to lock in on this dude named Leonardo Luna. But he lost this exchange the moment bro started talking. Dude said,
He's monologuing?
Rin Itoshi, your size brother, aren't you? And you know your brother's a dog, right? Can't say the same about his little brother, though. So after discouraging this man and comparing him to his brother, he makes a force field and moved his feet so fast he made a vortex. Dude had Rin lost. And the moment he tried to move, he read him like a book. He kicked the ball right through his legs.
Damn.
And then he just said one of the most wild lines ever. This man says in my exact words, if you open your legs that easily, people are gonna think you're a loose guy. Like, yo, what?
Hey, that's,
what even makes you
that's
think
cold,
of it?
bro.
You know what, dog? I'm just
That's
not even gonna question
cold.
it. He kicks it in easily. GG
I love
easy.
it.
Game over. They beat these boys 1-0. to 5.
Yeah.
And they didn't even shake no hands. They went straight to the
Just
locker
walked
room.
out.
Alrighty, ladies.
I do like soccer anime because they are way more likely just to have superpowers in soccer anime.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of fun. And if you're going to just be disrespectful, just give them superpowers.
Are they as dramatic in soccer anime as they are in soccer in real life?
From the highlights that I've seen, yes.
Because, like, in soccer in real life, you do this and the guy's like, ah!
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
They pull LeBrons, you know? But, like, everybody's a LeBron there, so it doesn't stand out.
From what I can tell, yes.
Yeah.
It's the same.
To the locker room.
Also, they call each other
Alrighty, ladies and
loose.
gentlemen, we have reached our final moment.
Okay.
Or to be more real with you, moments. Because the rest
yeah,
of the
'cause you
moments
can't
in this
help
video
yourself.
are
What
all
is that?
done by
I'm sorry.
one.
I've been ignoring it. I've been ignoring this the entire
Well,
video.
continue to.
Are all done by one singular man. And
Okay.
he is none other than the most disrespectful man in sports anime. The Snow Bunny mind-controlled
Why is he
demon,
licking her?
Bryan
The
Hawk.
what?
What
This
a
is
name.
one of the most unhinged anime characters I have ever laid my eyes on. Like, this dude is clinically insane. Now, if you don't know what anime this is Hajime no Ippo, one of the greatest sports animes of all time. And Bryan Hawk
Sure.
is the WBC junior middleweight champion
just
with
laced
a
with
record
bitches.
of 20-0.
Hell yeah.
17 of
It's not
those
that
wins
impressive.
coming by KO. Now, to
pretty normal.
understand why this man is so unhinged, we have to know the backstory. So Bryan Hawk is from New York, and he had a pretty troubled life. So one fateful night, bro was on the run from a dude that was holding him up at gunpoint. So when he was
shit.
about to get his brains blown out, something snapped in him. The demons in his head came out, and he beat the shit out of the dude that was holding him up at gunpoint. And it was brutal. He kept on pummeling his unconscious body until he was satisfied. So while he was
That's
beating
relatable.
this man in a dark
What
alley,
is that?
a world-famous boxing trainer named Miguel Zell was watching this, and he was completely shocked. So he walked up to try to stop Bryan, but he literally couldn't. Bryan was about to kill this man. But while observing this unhinged man, the
Yeah,
coach
right,
had a
like that.
revelation because he realized this dude just beat the ever-living crap out of a guy that held him up at gunpoint. This isn't your run-of-the-mill crackhead.
Right.
This is a potential world champion.
Hell
So
yeah.
the coach told him, come with me. I'll take you to a place where you could beat people legally, and you could have all the money, power, and
And
women you
bitches.
want. And Bryan
Yeah,
accepted
you
his
knew
deal.
it.
And from that fateful night, the rest was history. This man
Okay.
was so naturally gifted at fighting, it was insane. Knocking out damn near every opponent he was in the ring with. And he ended up becoming a world champion with little to no training. So now that we have the backstory, let's get into the antics. First up was his first confrontation with Takamura. This man, Takamura, was having the fight of his life, hanging on to his last breath. And he looks over at ringside. And this motherfucker, Bryan Hawk, is just sitting there,
Sitting
watching
there,
him get his ass
chilling.
whooped with some bitches. So Takamura got pissed off and wanted to make a statement in front of the champion. So he knocks the dude out
Damn.
that he's fighting through the ring. And he ends up landing right in front of him. So while Takamura is just mogging him while he's just sitting there, Bryan Hawk decides to stand up and clap. And it seems like he was entertained and
Right.
intrigued to fight Takamura. So after the match in the locker room, while Takamura's doing a meeting with the press, Bryan Hawk comes to his locker room.
That's
so
hella
you
rude.
gotta be thinking, oh, he's just here to congratulate him and show
I don't
respect
think
for the
so.
person that's gonna come up and fight him. But my God, what this man says lights the whole room on fire.
All right.
So he tells his translator to tell him, Mr. Hawk says he would like to shake the hand of his next opponent and
Oh,
acknowledge his
damn.
fight. But then he tells the translator something else, and he is completely shook. He is thinking in his head, ain't no way this nigga wants me to say this shit. But Bryan insisted. He said,
Right, he
say
said,
it, nickel.
say it.
Mr. Hawk did not come to Japan to see your fight. He came to Japan to indulge in our women.
I ain't come to fight. I came here to fuck bitches.
No, you're so real though. That turned the whole. I was like, what can he possibly say
Oh, yeah.
with words
Yeah.
that would tear the room up? That'll fucking do it.
Like,
Damn.
bro, what? This man
Brother,
only
what?
came to Japan to get with women. This is a sick
has to do with
nigga.
you.
And then he starts laughing at Takamura like, come on, Takamura.
Shake my
Where's
hand,
my
bro.
handshake
What
at,
that smell
nigga?
like, dog?
So Takamura was
What
not
that
about to take
smell
this
like?
disrespect because he just disrespected him and his whole country. So he goes into swing off, but he
Yeah.
stops his punch with one hand. Had the whole room in disbelief. Stopping a grown man's punch with one hand is absurd. And then after this, he says, "Oh yeah, that's a nice firm handshake." So then he walks away.
He walks
and when
out.
he opened the door, his hoe's already waiting for him. And he just laughing his ass off, went to his hotel to do some cheek crushing. This man is insane.
Yeah.
That's the chocolate milk guy from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Okay.
And he goes, chocolate milk. Like he's addicted to chocolate milk, like he's a chocolate milk crackhead. That's his whole imaginary friend persona.
That's crazy.
And that shit's comedy
That's
to put
wild.
that here. Because I'm telling you, they coked up. So they on that chocolate milk, baby.
And this is just the tip of the iceberg. So now we move into the second moment of his. And there's no other way to describe it than this. Snow bunny mind control.
All
so
right.
this man flew into Japan from America for fight week. And he brought his entire harem of bunnies.
Hella white.
And look how he's posted up with them with the tongue down. Oh my God.
But he's not
I'm
a good
working on a
person.
Snow Bunny Crisis self-treatment manual for black males.
So now it's time to look at the full effect of the Snow Bunny mind control. So Bryan was having a public sparring session where the whole media and public could come watch. So during this session, he was just getting his ass beat. He was giving no effort and not trying at all. And he was just saying shit like, "Ow, he got me." And then in the middle of the session, he just says, "Oh my God, coach, he's too strong." So Coach Kamagawa was there to scout him out. And he was just watching this like, "Are you kidding me? This is fucking useless.
Right.
Look at him, he's not even trying." So they end up leaving. But while they're leaving, the brigade of snowballs arrive at the gym. And literally 5 seconds later, you just hear a boom outside. So they're like, what the hell just happened? So they run back in the gym, and all they see is blood on the mat. His glove drenched in blood, and he starts saying, "Well, goddamn, what took y'all fine asses so long? Had me bored than a motherfucker." And you just see his opponent knocked out. While
He's tossing her titties off the ring, dog. Instigating.
Laughing hysterically. This man did not lock in until his hoes arrived.
That's
and he
funny
knocked
as
him
hell.
out as fast as possible.
Why is that
so he
possible?
could
That's
get
funny.
it over with and leave. And then he says, "Bitch number 2, come on and kiss a nipple." And he just starts smacking up on Shorty. Oh my God. Like I said earlier, this is one of the most unhinged characters I have
not a
ever
good man.
seen.
He's just
But if
horny.
you didn't think he could get
Right,
any more
really, though.
disrespectful.
I can attest to though the fake fighting and telling people out loud, "Ow, this really hurts. Ah, stop." It really works in real life. Like when you're fighting, everyone is so amped up they think it's all real in person.
Yeah.
And it's not until they think back on it like, wait a minute, you were being a dickhead
Right,
about
you were
it.
making fun of me.
I was. Yes, I was.
It to the press conference. So the day before
Okay, here
the
we
fight,
go.
they
This
ended up
gotta
having
be
the
good.
press
This guy's
conference.
gold.
And this press
I'm loving
conference
this dude,
went
by the
down
way.
exactly like what you would think with a person of this caliber.
Right.
Insulting reporters.
Mr. Hawk, the world would like to know, what is your game plan going into this fight?
Man, shut your bitch ass up. I'm gonna ask you that bitch ass thing. You better shut the f up or I knock your f***ing head off your shoulders, little ugly ass bitch.
And literally telling Shorty right here, "Baby, you can ask me more questions in my room tonight."
That
No,
is-
69, if you know what I mean.
Hell no!
And then when him and Takamura face off, he decides to give him a little uppercut.
Oh,
That shit's
So
rude as
Takamura
hell.
gets pissed off and is about to swing on Dog, but they end up holding him back. But Coach ends up grabbing Dog by the collar and cussing him out.
Hell
and
yeah.
Bryan just looks at him, and you can probably guess what he did next. He slaps the piss out.
I
Bro
did
just
not guess
assaulted
that
him.
at all. What do you mean? Why would I guess that he would hit an old man? What are you talking about?
what do you mean I can guess?
He's Yusuke. He's slapping grandparents. Oh my God.
The piss out
Slap
of
the
him. Bro
shit
just
out of him.
assaulted an old man, and
What
then
the
he starts
fuck?
cussing everybody out
Flipping
and
him
says
off.
the wildest line ever. And I quote, "You want to beat me, huh? Then bring me all of your women. I'll
Wow.
give you my genes.
Wow.
I'll spread my you-know-what throughout
Wow.
this country. And in 20 years,
Yeah.
Japan will be crawling with world champions."
What? Yeah, that's.
I'm going to say it again. One of
No.
the most unhinged characters I have ever laid my eyes on. Now it's time
Kinda
for
like
the
him.
final
He's a
moment
real
of
villain.
Fight Night. The way Bryan Hawk fought this man Takamura is going to make your jaw drop. From the moment Bryan Hawk made his entrance, the disrespect started. Because when bro got in the ring and took off his entrance armor, he was wearing Takamura's merch under it and stared him straight in the eyes and just ripped his shirt to shreds. He was trying to push every button possible. Crowd booing and everything. They hate this nigga. And before the bell's about to ring, just look at him, just staring him down with his tongue out. Bro, what is he doing? I remember multiple people basically said that this dude is basically Kid Buu if he was a boxer. And they are completely right. Because this is dead ass how he would act. So the bell rings, and both of them just start squaring each other up. But Bryan ends up dropping his shoulders to taunt him to make him throw the first punch. So Takamura says, and he starts throwing hands, already pushing bro back into a corner, just raining fire on dude. But this, of course, was a trap, because when Bryan saw the opportunity, he grabbed the rope. What? The life out of him. And this is where he just started showing out. Bro hits the motherfucking Steve Fox duck and counters him again. And he gets him in the corner and starts teeing off. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Just throwing shit like a
from the hit from behind.
So when Takamura finally got out the corner, he tries to throw a 1-2. But he ducks it and sends his head to the stratosphere. And this is when Takamura realized this dude has no boxing fundamentals at all. He is just so naturally talented at fighting that he could do whatever the fuck he wanted to and get away with it. Look at him just weaving everything, dodging every punch. Then he got in close on him, tricked him with a feint, and crushed his skull with his left. Takamura was out cold on his feet. So Bryan was coming in to finish the job, but Takamura gets saved by the bell. So Bryan stops right in front of him. So right when Takamura regains consciousness, he sees this man staring in his face with his tongue.
Where's the ref at? Get this man out of his face.
Animal. And just from this interaction, you knew how the rest of this fight was gonna go down. Every round, this nigga was doing some more crazy shit. Bro was leaning back, throwing haymakers. Like, what the hell is happening? Dude really hitting him with the... And dog, this entire fight, every time Takamura got the upper hand, he just get countered every time and knocked down. Then after he would stand back up, he would just get him on the ropes, throw about 50 haymakers in a row, then hit him with the night-night, nigga. Jesus. I swear, bro, when I saw him hit Takamura with this haymaker of doom, I thought it was over. Bro was standing over his body and emoting too. But he ended up standing up after this. But he was not conscious at all. He was literally walking in the ring unconscious. If this is real life, the ref is stopping this shit. This just got ridiculous. Niggas were really witnessing murder on live TV. It was rinse and repeat. Every time he got up, he would get put on the ropes, eat about 60 haymakers, and get his ass dropped by a mean-ass left hook. It was ridiculous. But alas, y'all know how animes be. This man Takamura got revived by the power of plot. Had one of the most devious lock-in moments of all time and started beating every single bit of life bro had left in him. This is one of the craziest comebacks of all time. But what ended this fight was the last exchange. Takamura is going in for a mean left hook, but Bryan sees it and leans back all the way in that signature position, and his eyes are bloodshot red, ready to kill. And Bryan is thinking in his head,
I knew I wouldn't lose to this plot bullshit. Bitch ass nigga!
So Bryan hits Takamura, and it looks like the end. But unfortunately for Bryan, the last punch he threw had Stormtrooper aim. It grazes Takamura, missing his chin.
Damn.
And bro knew it was over.
Oh, shit.
He gets his face drilled into the ground, hitting him so hard it replayed 3 different times. And that was all she wrote.
Is that over?
He was cooked. No, I'm gonna be completely real with y'all. Bryan Hawk low-key got robbed. Like, if we being for real, this fight should have ended like rounds ago. Like, he slept this nigga Takamura twice. Like, ref, be for real. What are we doing, my nigga? Like, your license needs to be taken away. But hey, you know what? Shouts out Takamura, because you had to knock that nigga out after all the disrespectful shit. And after this, Bryan Hawk retired. And I'm not joking. The nigga never fought again. Takamura apparently gave this man PTSD. So he quite literally made bro put the fries in the bag.
I'm so
And ladies
irritated.
and gentlemen,
Wow.
that is all she wrote for the most disrespectful moments in anime history.
All right.
I low-key thought Bryan Hawk was the main character.
I thought Bryan Hawk was gonna have some diabolical shit go down in the back room after the fight. He's like, I'm not gonna go out like that. I'm jumping your ass.
Yeah.
But alas, we get to the end of the first video we're doing of CJ the Champ. We got another one left.
Another one.
Couldn't find a way to work that in.
DJ Khaled.
I don't even know what you're referencing. We'll see you guys in the next one. This one's so mild it can get monetized from CJ the Champ. It's a disrespectful moments from history. You serious?
I think so. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
He says the word a lot.
That's, those are things. You can say that. That's a real thing. All righty. We'll see y'all around. Head to Skin Channel for the next one. Peace.